Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am excited. I'm doing another makeup tutorial using the Anastasia Riviera palette. This palette has me so inspired. I did upload another look using this palette. If you guys have not seen this palette, this is what it looks like in the inside. It is absolutely stunning. So if you guys saw my last tutorial, I did kind of more of like a sunset, kind of like halo cut crease. And so today I wanted to change it up and play with a little bit more of like the purple tones. And of course I incorporated the white as well. And I'm just like obsessed with this look. I just feel like it's super like, I don't know, almost like ethereal kind of, I don't know, I'm just really loving it. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so we can stay connected and you can catch my next video. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up because that definitely helps out. And go follow me on Instagram at Lisha Loves Makeup if you guys are interested. I definitely post regular makeup looks there as well. But anyways, if you guys want to see how I get this purple springtime makeup look here using the new Anastasia Riviera palette, then just keep on watching.
Alright guys, so first off I'm going in with the Sigma eyeshadow base primer. This is my favorite eye base and I'm just taking that all over the lid. This is in the shade Persuade and you can use my code Alicia for 10% off if you're interested. And then we're going to go into the Anastasia Riviera palette and I'm going to take this shade called Coastline, which is a beautiful peachy shade, and I'm taking that on a Sigma E40 blending brush and I'm just dusting this into my crease and just creating a nice soft wash of color. So just take your time with building up this color until it gets to the intensity that you want. And then we're going to go in with the shade Can. It's a beautiful matte purple and I'm going to take that on a tapered blending brush. I believe this is a Sigma E25 and I'm just packing that on the outer corner and then I start kind of just dragging that inward and dragging that up into the crease as well. I find packing motions worked best with this shade. So, you know, kind of pack on the outermost corner and then just kind of drag that product inward and slowly start blending it. And I just went back and forth like between different brushes to see what worked best, and then I'm blending out the edges with that big fluffy blending brush and a little bit more of that peachy shade. Next, I'm going to go in and cut my crease, and as you can see, I put a little bit of concealer on the lash line, and then I look up, and it gives me a guide of where to cut my crease. Basically, it transfers because I do have hooded lids, so I just use that as a guide, and I kind of just map it out, and it gives me a lot larger lid space. And so you just want to blend out those edges. I always blend it out with my finger as well, just to make sure you don't have too much concealer on the lid and make sure everything's blended. Then I'm going back in with this little detailer brush and I'm taking a little bit more of that matte purple and just defining the cut crease a little bit further. I feel like this just really gives it a lot more depth and dimension. So I just take this on this little tiny detailer brush. I believe this is from Tweezerman. And then I'm taking this little tiny detailer brush from Morphe just to blend all of that out and soften those edges. And then I'm going back in with the Sigma E25 blending brush and I'm just blending out the edge of the concealer with a little bit more of that matte purple. You just really want a smooth gradient from the concealer to the purple. And then I'm taking this white matte shade called Sails and I am starting to pack that on the lid. I believe this is also a Sigma brush. I'll list all the brushes down below in the description bar, but it's just like a flat shader brush and I'm packing on that white matte shade. So just take your time. This is a very buildable white. It does get pretty pigmented, but you do have to layer it. So I'm just packing it on and then make sure you have a nice smooth blend from the white to the purple shade. So I just kind of feather that out once you get towards the edge of the purple. And then I'm taking this gorgeous shade called Mediterranean. It's like a shimmery, I don't know, like iridescent bluish purple color. And I'm just taking that on the other side of this brush and I'm putting that right between the white and the matte purple, just so it kind of has like a nice gradient. It makes it look a little bit more like whimsical and I just loved this color. I feel like it just gave it a nice touch. And then I go back in with a little bit more of the matte purple just to blend that out, and just take your time, go back and forth between each color until you feel like it's nicely blended. And then I'm going in with the Kat Von D tattoo liner for my wing. So I just kind of start to map this out on the tail first, and then I go in on the like inner part of the lash line and just draw a straight black line and kind of connect the two. And then I slowly build it up until I get my wing a little bit thicker. That's just kind of what works best for me. And just connecting that tail to the lower lash line as well. So just take your time with this, and then I'm going in and highlighting the brow bone with a little bit more of that white shade called Sail. details. And this will just kind of help to clean up the eyeshadow look as well. You can drag that down towards the purple if you need to clean up any areas. And now moving on to the lower lash line, I'm taking that matte purple shade called Can, and I'm taking this like on a little dome brush. I believe this is a Tarte brush. This was from one of their holiday collections. And then I just kind of like smoked it out, and then I'm taking that same purple shade on a flat definer brush and putting that just close to the lash line to even further define and deepen things up. And then I'm taking this Maybelline eyeliner, and it's like a shimmery lilac color. It's so pretty. So I took that to the lower lash line, and I just feel like it kind of helped to open up the eyes and tie the whole look together, kind of sticking with that whole like whimsical, ethereal look in the eyes. And then I'm taking the matte white shade, and I'm just popping that in the inner corner. And I feel like this just opened up the eye look so much. I rarely use a matte highlight in the inner corner, but I absolutely love the way this looked. So just take your time with building that up, and like I said, it just kind of really opened up the eyes and tied everything together.